Live from the Union buildings. Sipho, police have fired stun grenades to disperse students. Tell us what's happening there at the moment.
Well, a very good afternoon to you, and really the drama has really increased here. The students were trying to hand over, well, the student leaders rather, were trying to hand over a memorandum of demands to officials here, but then that official was rejected by students, claiming that it is not somebody that they know, that is not someone that they are familiar with, that they want a senior official to address them. As you can see now, here is the police nyala. It's coming through, and they are starting to fire rubber bullets, and they are chasing students out of the Union building gardens. Earlier, of course, there was a stun grenade fired, and there was also a water cannon used for students to sort of disperse. And now there is the inyala that's coming through, and the students are sort of running away from it because they're fearing rubber bullets being fired. We have the press here and some of the student leaders. They're also sitting down. Some of us have also been victims of rocks in our heads, so it is getting a bit tense. But the students are now exiting and leaving the grounds as they've been told that their time for their march has come to an end, that they need to disperse.
All right, Sipho, we saw pictures of the students trying to break through the gate. They were digging underneath the gate, so that continued standoff between the students and police. Tell us a bit more about that.
Yes, indeed, the students did try to attempt to just push through, because many of them, you will see that there's a fence here, defense fence in front of the Union buildings, and many of them wanted to push through to also witness the handover of the memorandum. They did not want to be behind the fence where the police were telling them to stand, but the students obviously rejected that, rejected that idea, saying that they don't want to be behind the fence, that they also want to be part of the handing over of the memorandum. That's where we saw those scenes where they were trying to push through, but they did manage then to pull them, to get them to stop doing that. Like, if we can just now, what's developing currently, we're seeing that a number of public order police that are coming through, and they are pushing the students, getting them to exit the Union gardens. As you can see here, there's quite a group of them. They're trying to talk. Let's just go closer to hear what they're saying. We're just going to go closer to hear what the police officer is telling the students right now. Okay. Oh, what's happening? You want the students to leave? All right, the students say this is a public space. They will not be leaving, as the police are instructing them to exit. But obviously the students are refusing to do that, saying that the Union building gardens is a public space. You get the sense that something was going to happen, that probably police are going to lose their patience as they're trying to get the students to exit the Union building gardens.
All right, so a march that had started
out... All right, so the standoff still continues. There are more police reinforcements that are coming through. If Max, we can just go a bit closer. There are more reinforcements coming right now. It's not quite clear what's going to happen. So we have a bit of a standoff here, the students refusing to leave, and the police forming a line of defense. And that is the situation currently here, but it's really just getting tense. And we will obviously keep you informed on what comes through. But right now there's a standoff between students and police at the Union buildings. Back to you.
Sipho, thank you very much. So a march that had started out quite peacefully is now looking quite tense at the Union buildings. Students and police with a bit of a standoff there. But let's